Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Surgeon Simulator 2013. And of course I always mumble over that part, but anyways, operations and ambulance. So let's go on to the heart transplant, which I feel like the heart transplant has always been the one that gives me the most trouble, except for the kidney transplant because I actually had to look something up just because I had no idea what I was doing, but that's different. I've had a lot more attempts on actual heart transplants, heart transplant surgeries, I guess, than any other surgery, I suppose, which kind of makes sense because it's sort of like the first one that no one ever really passes, I guess, which is why it's like the main thing I think of when I think of Surgeon Simulator, I guess. I don't know, but let's see if I can do stuff. Well, okay, I don't know why I had to say that the way I did, but okay, let's see, just nice and easy, and ow, no, stop that, go back over there, and not sure why being in the ambulance and having everything move around so much is making such a big deal. And I can't. I need you to stop making turns, ambulance driver. Just go in a straight line. That's always the fastest. So let's see. That is just totally eating away at his life. But this is what I was told to use in this situation. By that computer disk thing. The I was gonna say the Dharma Initiative disk, but that doesn't actually make sense. So anyways, wow, this is really just devouring his blood level. So I don't think this is what I'm supposed to use, or I'm just being too non-cautious with it, I guess. And I am not gonna put. I'm just. You know what? This is. I can't even talk. I'm just gonna let this kill him because I'm clearly not gonna do it this time. I like that radio thing. It'd be nice if I could actually use it somehow, but I'm just gonna let his blood level drop because clearly I was way too careless in my surgery-ness, my operating, surgery. What would be that? What would be the action of surgery, like operation, operating, surgery, surgeoning? I don't know. So anyways, brutal murder was achieved in 1 minute and 59 seconds, and blah blah blah. So, let's try this again, except without all the crazy ambulance driving, hopefully. At least slightly less crazy, even though I'm pretty sure it's probably like the same amount of craziness every time. But maybe I should try to like move that stuff, like the fire extinguishers, and make sure that that's not going to fall on him or something. I don't know. But let's see. I think that's an oxygen tank, actually. That greenish one, which I think I was going to say fire extinguishers are kind of oxygen tanks, but I think they're kind of the opposite of oxygen tanks. Not really the opposite, but just come on. I think vacuums would be the opposite of an oxygen tank. Instead of giving you air, they're sucking it away, but of course that's just gonna kill him basically. But let's see, come on, I mean, really? Like, it's not even breaking through. Am I not holding it in the right angle? Or that I know is like just cutting into his skin, which again, I'm just gonna leave that in him because clearly this is also very careless. Let's see if I can just like bash him over the head with this. Bash into his face with a fire extinguisher. I don't think I can actually use the fire extinguisher with this control scheme, I guess. So I'm just going to let him bleed out again, rather than just click to restart for some reason. Let's see, come on. There we go. Alright, so brutal murder. Is it another record? Record quick time? I think it was actually just about the same amount of time as last time. So that's nice, but you know, consistent and all that. Even though at the moment I'd like to not be consistent, considering I've just been losing this whole time in a very quick amount of time. So let's see. I think these drawers are what open and spill out the fire extinguishers. So I'm gonna see if I can just put my hand over here and like stop it from opening, or at least maybe catch them as they're falling out. And that actually worked out pretty nicely. Although now I'd like to just actually get rid of these by throwing them out the back of the ambulance. So I kind of need the doors to be open for that, which I'm surprised that they're not like always open because of how crazy these drivers drive and stuff. It's probably the same driver considering how crazy they are, although you'd think they'd get fired for driving so recklessly. Although you'd think I would get fired for killing so recklessly. And, oh wow, that bone saw was just all up in his vital organs. So let's see if I can grab the bone saw. And not the bone saw, well, the other one wasn't the bone saw. This one is the bone saw. Really? I just flipped it towards myself. Alright, I'm actually going to use this scalpel hatchet thing, because I no longer have my bone saw. And actually, while the door's open, let's try to get that fire extinguisher out there. And there we go. That is no longer a problem. And, oh look, I just saw it fall down there. Alright, let's see if this will actually be useful somehow. I'm just going to put it down gently. I don't think this is actually going to be a good idea. I don't think it's going to be able to actually do any actual cutting very effectively. So, don't think I'm going to spend any more time on that. Let's see, where's the hammer? Did the hammer fly out or something? No, the hammer's down there. But actually, instead of the hammer, I'm going to use this drill, I guess. And I can see that there's some syringes right here that could potentially be hazardous. And let's see, I'm just going to put that down so I can try to get it in a better position. Which is unlikely, but possible, kind of. That is probably the same position, if not a worse position. So let's see, again, if I can do this any better. And can I grab it there? Is that grabbing it? There we go. And again, with the really terrible grabbing. It's just, how am I gonna do this? I mean, I guess that, no, that does not work. So let's try flipping this, and let go, and it goes flying. Okay, this is not working, but at least he's alive, so that's progress, I guess. Let's go for the hammer, which will probably fix that whole he's alive thing. And the syringe is right there that I really don't want to stab myself with. And I've got scissors in my hand. Why do I have scissors? I mean, I saw them there when I was trying to grab the hammer, but I didn't think I'd actually grab them. Alright, now I've got the hammer. And hopefully this will be decent enough at getting rid of his ribs. They seem decent enough at getting rid of his blood level last time. So just, that is actually somewhat decent. I mean, it is taking out quite a bit of blood with each swing, but it's not making him bleed super quickly or anything, so that's nice. And he's getting rid of his ribs pretty well, I guess, considering. Better than any of the other tools I was using. Let's see, and it is kind of killing him, I guess, so I should probably stop. But no, I think I'm just going to keep going with this, because like I said, it is surprisingly effective. Well, maybe not that surprisingly. And I guess I am supposed to just cut the edges of his ribs with the bone saw, and then just sort of yank it out of him, sort of like an organ, rather than break it up into a bunch of tiny pieces. And he's still got a bunch of his ribs, but I think I'm going to try to pull out his lungs from this little opening right here, if I can get my hand in there correctly. Nope. Alright, let's just try something else. Let's just use the drill, even if I can't grab it in a very good position. And was I grabbing it? I think I'm grabbing it. Not sure if I'm grabbing it. Can't really tell. And nope, I wasn't grabbing it very well. And he's definitely losing a lot of life. This is not going well. Alright, I'm just going to restart because clearly I am not very good at this whole heart transplant thing. But shouldn't take that many more tries, I suppose. It's probably going to take a long time for me to actually get past this. I feel like I'm actually at a point where not much room for improvement. I mean, there's room for improvement, but not much potential improvement. Not sure how to say this. I'm not going to improve, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Now, let's see. Just get this out the back. Good enough. Alright, so let's turn my hand where I can grab this door. That didn't work. It kind of worked, and then the ambulance turning just sort of stopped what I was trying to do, I guess. I don't know. Close enough. Alright, so the heart's still in here, so that's good. Bone saw still in the building, or in the vehicle, I guess, would be the right term for that, but let's see. Alright, so this is probably going to be my last attempt, because it's already about 10 minutes. But let's see if I can grab this bone saw, and hopefully in a good position, because, you know, even having it in a good position isn't really that helpful. I mean, it is helpful, but it's not gonna really do much. Did it just fall off the side of physics? I mean, come on. You know what? I'm gonna use the hammer, I guess. I was gonna say I'm just gonna give up, but I still have the hammer, which was actually fairly efficient, I suppose. I guess. I don't know. Let's see if I can like hook it under his ribs and just like pull the whole thing out. So that'd be pretty awesome if that worked. I think it worked for Toby once, so, you know, who says it can't work for anyone else? I don't know. I'm just gonna give up. I actually just, yeah, it's not really rage quitting, more like depressed quitting because of how terrible I'm doing at the at that whole thing. So anyways, I guess that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.